Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aquarius. How are you doing, Aquarius? Let's see what's coming in for you. Any aspect of your life. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. It's a communication and often isn't clear. It's often a communication with someone who hasn't put a lot of effort into it. And if they do, it's to make sure that they get with them what they want without revealing too much. Usually emotional energy. Yeah. So there we go. I feel like we have a person definitely wanting to get something going, but we got the Queen of Cups here. This is someone definitely open. Yeah, and the Nine of Cups. We have a person being a little cautious here. See, being a little careful what they wish for. I think it's probably this person too, because this is a person who communicates cautiously, but sometimes they're a little mischievous. Yeah, a little mischievous and manipulate just a little because they're hoping to get what they want. But it usually isn't anything bad. They just don't want to reveal too much. Because often at this stage, there's someone who doesn't really know what they want for sure. But they're hoping they get what that this gets going. Yeah. A single person. And a King of Wands. So you could be dealing with the King of Wands here. Yeah. I mean, anyone can have these energies, but I feel, this is Aries, Leo, Sag. I see Gemini. Someone often bold and confident. I see someone here definitely single. I think it's somebody making sure someone's single. But this is a person going to communicate. They want to lay the foundation. It's like starting something, but I don't know if this is someone going to follow through. It all depends how the other person, see, it's about following through. Looking at the situation kind of carefully here. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, yeah. So this has to do with maybe an offer of some kind to start something. That's often a home or place of business, but it is generally long-term stability. This has to do, I feel like we have a person being a little careful what they wish for here. But I got to tell you, I feel like this is someone who's actually going to end up, I do think they're going to follow through. Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? What are you up to? And then they're hoping you're going to carry on, that you're the one who's going to actually, you're going to be the one to follow through. Yeah. It's not so much as shy. It's just not wanting to reveal too much because things might not go the way they want. They don't want to reveal too much. Yeah, that's the only manipulations there. But it's the early stages. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Whoops. Where did that go? There it is. There it is. There's the cup. See, get in the cup field. That's what I feel. I feel like it's someone is about to follow through. And it is about an invitation to someone's home. And this is what a person often does. They want to come see you. But they kind of want the other person that they reach out to be the one to offer that invite. See, the cup runneth over, an invitation. But it's about... And I actually feel with this, both people are going to get something they want out of this. So, this is two people manifesting each other. And it has to do with just the way you're communicating. Little manipulation, but nothing bad. It's just both being a little careful about what's being said because you don't know where this is going to go at this point. Yeah, it's all about feeling safe, like, that stability energy. But it looks like an invitation to someone's home. But it's about feeling safe and secure at the same time. Yeah, so there it is. This is about things turning out. See, it's about expectations, what somebody's expecting. See, it might not turn out the way they want, so they're careful what they say and how they say it. Tell me about that. But the whole point is why? Well, usually because they want the other person to be the one to really either share feelings, or to me it's always, when I see this, it's almost always comes up with somebody wanting the other person to say, hey, come on over, you know, that kind of thing. Yes, I'm by myself. Yeah. And I mean, it could be just somebody trying to find out someone's single in a very subtle way. Yeah, because they don't know if it's going to turn out the way they want. Yeah, see, it's about starting it. To me, this is just the early stages. Someone new. I do see a lot of, it's going to turn out happy. Yeah, see, it's about just expectations more than anything. So it's about letting go of expectations and just kind of see what happens here. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. My goodness, the readings lately are really, really good. There's so much positive energy coming in, and people need to really grab onto that when things are going well. Use that energy to your, you know, for your best interest. I mean, this is beautiful. This is harmony, balance, see, being fair. So it's just. I definitely see a Libra energy. This person, I do see definitely Libra energy with this person. Leo, Aries, Sag, definitely Gemini. Yeah, just enough emotion here. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Where's this going to go? Where will this go? Where will this go? Yeah, it's the Emperor. The Emperor, the one, see, the Emperor is like, kind of like, they have to actually take the lead. So I wouldn't be surprised. This person, the feminine, maybe started it, and then they have to be the one to follow through. It could go that way or either way. But yeah, there's happiness. It's about getting this moving. What is this Emperor's intentions? The Emperor's intentions. Yeah, to make someone feel safe, to make them feel comfortable. Nice. Their intentions is to make someone feel comfortable. It's about company, companionship. See, they want company. But it's making someone feel safe and being a little careful what they say. So see, it's really quite positive. Yeah, this is someone who knows a good thing when they see it. They see opportunity. It's a little fantasizing though. Like I gotta tell you, they're hoping they get what they want. They're hoping. But they're going to, it's all about opportunity and taking the opportunity that's presented. So tell me about the Star. This is cute. Yeah, there's that Magician energy. So you're manifesting and even mirroring. Double cards coming out. Both people kind of feeling the same. Like if one of you doesn't get it going, the other person will, but it'll play out the same. Okay, the other person will definitely, yeah, sure, come on over, you know. But it's all about making someone feel comfortable. I see companionship, you know, hey, do you want some company? I got nothing to do, you know, that kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised the feminine does it, but I did see a masculine card come up first. Not that it is always masculine, but because this deck has masculine and this one's feminine. So you can flip those. Interesting. Yeah, you can see taking a step back, doing things different. It's two people who are manifesting, but you don't really know if you're each other's type for sure. Now, it might feel a little off at first, but I do think this Emperor energy is this person making the other person feel safe. Because I feel like you're safe with this person, but if you don't know this person well, I would suggest going out and meeting in a public place with lots of people around. But yeah, if you know who this is, I feel most of you probably do, but I do see new. Yeah, I see someone here, definitely single. So there's this happy, someone knows that someone's single. Yes, when it's whether you're each other's type or not, this is what people do sometimes. So yeah, and there we have the High Priestess saying to trust your intuition. So I do think you know who this is, or you know what to do. It's somebody looking out for themselves. Yeah, look out for yourself, definitely. If it feels off, it may feel a little off. But it's about being fair. It's about whether someone's right, if they're right for you or they're your type, is what I feel this all is. Two people are hesitant about that. Yeah, so a little bit hesitant. The other thing about this person, they won't reveal how happy it makes them feel. They'll keep that to themselves. Yeah. See, this is someone who doesn't really want to reveal how happy and emotional, like how they're going to feel. They're trying to not be emotional at all. But the Queen of Cups, this is someone that's really just putting themselves out there. I kind of feel it's I mean, it could be the masculine giving it to the feminine, but I get the vibe it's the other way around. And it doesn't matter, but sorry, I dropped all these cards there. Tell me about justice. Justice. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I say. If you feel uncomfortable, you don't feel like it's safe, look out for yourself, go out, meet someone in public. Okay, if it doesn't feel right. And I actually feel this person might even suggest this, because it's all about making someone feel safe. This person's very bold. They're quite a charmer, probably attractive, see, very charming, and we know that kind of type, right? King of Wands. What can you expect from this King of Wands, which I believe is the Emperor? They're just toning it down a bit with that energy. Yeah. So you want to be careful of this person. They're very enthusiastic. So like I say, whatever, it could be somebody feeling a little pressured. If you feel pressured or you feel something isn't right, definitely meet someone in public. It's funny how I said that and it came out. But yeah, it's an energy. I mean, definitely I do think it's about making someone feel safe and comfortable. And I do see someone you want some company. But for those of you who know this person, I feel like it's fine. But I do think this person's really enthusiastic and probably not going to let you know how happy they are, how enthusiastic they feel. They are someone who doesn't like to be pressured, though. They make decisions when they're not pressured. So don't, if it's the feminine reaching out, don't pressure them. Yeah, but I feel it's just the card's just facing that way, which is telling me someone could rush in and then back out. But it's all about making someone feel comfortable. It is, and I do see companionship with that energy. Yeah, do you want some company? It's all about getting it going. But like I say, they keep those feelings to themselves. See, this is someone really interested. You know, they're really interested. I feel the Queen of Cups, this is someone letting someone know they're open, available, single. I feel like that's known, because I do think you're both very aware of what's happening, what's taking place. But I do see this confidence. So this is someone actually taming the beast. They're not going to rush. They're not going to pressure you. They're going to make you feel comfortable. Very nice. That's what it is. There it is. Yeah, a lot of interest here. Yeah, and this is someone who will be patient too. So you're actually safe with this person. But again, I'll say it again, because it's just my nature. If you don't know this person very well and you don't know much about them or anything other than you've met them at some point, maybe someplace out in the public, do meet them in a public place, okay? Do not bring somebody to your home that you don't know real well. And I know most of you are on my channel are old enough to know better, but it's just like I say, I'm mothering. Well, I like to make sure people are aware, because some people live in the moment and they don't think. They get along with someone, they have a lovely little evening out in public, and then, you know, inviting someone to their home, you know, just like I say. But I do think for those of you where it is this Emperor energy, it's getting the cup filled. See, both of you kind of want this, giving someone what they want or giving in to somebody. Yeah, but I think this person, for most of you, I think you already know who they are, and I do think they're not going to pressure you. They're going to be patient. So no pressure, which it's usually the other way, where if they feel pressured, they'll back out. They could, but yeah, there's no pressure for anything here. And that's another way of this communication with the page, right? Yeah. And if you have a person who tries to pressure, or you have options or choices, some of you might have a couple things going on. You could have somebody who actually does that, rushes in and backs out because they feel pressured. Okay. Yeah, it's all about just, I really feel this is just an Emperor not really revealing how happy they are. to come together to connect about how interested they really are, or they find out you are interested, because this is what it's all about. This is kind of like a little test, right? It's all that early stages of connecting. Tell me about the Temperance. Yeah, see, this is about putting it out there. Yeah, seeing the bigger picture. I actually feel there's happiness. I actually feel most of you, this is somebody not going to pressure you at all. They've tamed the beast. They're mature. They're in control of themselves. Okay, lots of control there. Yeah, and confident. This person's confident too. Tell me more about this Emperor energy. Tell me more. Yeah, this is someone who thinks things through. And I feel it could be telling you that too. It could be a masculine Aquarius energy here too. Someone who thinks things through, chooses their battles. But it is about taking decisive action. I mean, I do see someone who doesn't want someone to get away here too. So, yeah. But it's all about thinking, and it's about seizing the moment. And that's what I feel this person wants to do, is just seize the moment. But it's all about making the feminine feel safe and comfortable. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. So if you are the feminine, this is about you, this person making you feel comfortable. But if you feel uncomfortable, okay, don't be afraid to express it. Not that it's showing it here. That's just coming from myself. Yeah, the Empress. This is someone who knows their worth and value anyway. Yeah, this is the start of something. It's just the start of something new. But I think this person's quite excited, very enthusiastic. I do feel they are seizing the day. And if you are that feminine too with that, I mean, you could be seizing the day. You really could. You could be the one going, you know what? I know this person. I feel like you know them through friends of friends, most of you, like it's safe. But again, if you don't, you know exactly what to do. Now, I don't think there's any pressure anyway from this person whatsoever. It's whatever makes you happy. I think they just want to, come together, I feel. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. They are stable. I mean, it's an Emperor. Yeah, see, it's all about society's rules. So I do see following through some kind of an agreement. But it's about having faith in yourself to make the right choice here. I do see a commitment, committing and following through. So if it doesn't work at this time, this is someone who will come back. They will follow through. There'll be a follow-up. Yeah, see, going on a date, doing things traditional. So I feel too, like I say, if you've had a date with this person and everything went well, and people who know people, or they're in your community, and I do see another date too for some of you. This actually could go somewhere. Like, I do feel there's a lot of happiness, it just feels good. I think it's going to feel very comfortable. I think this masculine is very revved up, though, I have to be honest. Very passionate, very charming. Yeah, but I do see taking you on a traditional date. Yeah, it's just a way this person's going to communicate. It's going to start off like this. Yeah, they are somebody who would rather hurry up. They're not someone to waste time. And if by any chance you have other people that you've been dating too, they may feel a little pressured to hurry. But don't let someone pressure you into anything. And I don't think they will, because I see an Empress, which is someone who knows how to handle themselves. They know how to take care of themselves. Yeah, looking out for yourself. Yeah, I do think this is someone that you will hear from this person again. Even if you're not comfortable bringing them to your home, or you just want to meet out somewhere. See, it's all about being comfortable in a home. See, someone's hunkered down, chilling out, and this person, do you want to hang out? Do you want some company? That's what I feel. Yeah. And it's possible this is someone who let someone know they were available at some point, that they'd like some company in the future, or just there was good company. I like this. It's just how things start sometimes. Very simple. Not much going on in this reading, but it's significant for some people. And it is something I do feel that will speed up. I do think this could go somewhere. Okay, but if you feel this person's not right or something's off, don't be afraid to just move on. Okay, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. I feel this is someone really going to want to spend time with you. I don't think this person has an issue going out in public or being seen with you. Like, these are the things that you want to look for. I don't think there's any issues there, but it's just that, and I do think it's them not pressuring you. I would have looked at it the other way. See, the tables are turning. This is somebody actually not going to pressure you because they're a confident person. See, the people who aren't confident often behave that way more so because they just want to get in and get what they want, right? They're focused on the wand. They focus on the physical. And it is about being physically attractive too. I don't feel like it's all about that with this person because they are high vibrational. But they're not going to be, they certainly won't let you know right away how happy they feel. Yeah, and they will reveal what needs to be seen when the time's right. Yeah, see, the emotional happiness is funny how that popped out. But I think you're both going to get your cup filled. You're both going to get what you want. I feel having a really good time with this person. I see more than one date, maybe quite a few at least at this point. But this is something that will speed up and gain momentum because they certainly don't want you to get away. Because it's like they're trying to find balance, to do things right, to find some kind of balance here, to not pressure you, to not come on too strong. Okay, so I really feel this is a very mature person. Yeah, for most of you anyway. I don't really see much negative, just that little bit for some of you where they might, you might, if it doesn't feel right, just trust it. Yeah, this could go to the next level, but it's about not pressuring someone to take things to the next level too soon. And you can do as you please. You guys are all grown-ups. Yeah, so someone is going to want to be with you. When this person's not around you, they do long for love. And I do think it's someone who'll miss you. You'll likely get text messages. They'll stay in communication. You're going to start realizing how interested they are. This is a lovely read. Take care, and we'll see you soon.